Hello chat boys out there. Today in this video I'm just going to be telling you guys about what I got to on my afternoon. So today I am wearing this hat and my hoodie. Just got back from being on a massive walk and I have had such a great afternoon. I went into my town's castle and took a load of photos of the lovely flowers that have come into bloom, and then there was a tour going on, so I just went and had a listen and heard about the history of the castle, which is very interesting. And then I went off to Costa and had a drink and a cake there. Then went off another kind of charity shops, and I then went down to the Mondays Park and got my bag, and I unzipped it and got my book out of the bag and read a bit of a book I'm reading at the moment in the shade under a tree, and just sat and watched the world go by, enjoying the views, and then listened to a bit of music off my phone. Then I went off for a walk. I went for a big walk, just exploring, looking around, and was then sat down doing a bit of drawing from my sketch pad in my bag. Got a drink from my bag that I got from the shop, had a bit of that, and then I made my way back home and I watched some soap stuff like Amadal, Hollyoaks and EastEnders, and some old Glee episodes, and Casty and Hobby and Doctors episodes. And I watched the Dollhouse Top videos, and it just a dozen dust off of eBay, Amazon, Swiss. And I tidied my office up from every work on the new part of my book and some new songs. And I watched some episodes of Will and Grace and Supernatural, and some Doctor episodes, and some Talk Show and Charm and Primeval Talk Show episodes of the newest season that I hadn't watched yet. I absolutely love Talk Show, haven't watched it in ages, and I've got back into that. And also watched some episodes of Seven and a Holocaust animated series. I watched some Barbie and Bucks films, and it's just a dust off of eBay, Amazon, Swiss. I watched some Dollhouse Top videos and doll collection videos and some doll craft videos. And then I uploaded the photos that I'd taken while out on my walk onto my Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Tweeted a bit, chatted to my mates on Facebook, and also posted some photos on my Instagram, and chatted to some of my mates on Instagram, commenting on some of their photos, and then had a sandwich and a cup of tea, and I tidied up my dolls and dolls for my playing my dog as a show, and it's a phone and anything like that, and worked on some Swiss with dollars with that. So I just set some props out and put some of the new dolls on display, and so all the dolls back in storage. Played with my Bleeding Doll and did some Bleeding Doll photography as well, and watched one of the Star Wars films, and watched Big Hero 6 and some of Disney, Nickelodeon and Boomerang and CBC shows and films, and watched some stuff off record, Boops Out Play and catch up, and on demand, and watched Dinner Ladies, Comedy Girls, and some other comedy stuff. And I worked on some new songs, played on my keyboard a bit, and my younger sister had work. She got back from work, and my older brother had work. He also got back from work, and then went out and played golf. My older sister is at her house, and my older brother is back in uni now. And my older sister had popped round, and I showed her my chipmunk wallet that I got, and she was fangirling as she loves Disney so much, and we could catch up. And she went off back home, and I watched some stuff off record, people start playing catch up, and watched Ever After and one of the Spider-Man films, and watched Stardust and some other DVDs, and listened to some CDs and vinyl, and watched some classic Disney shows, and watched the Lizzie McGuire movie and the Drake and Josh movie and the Tom and Jerry movie, and watched some Scooby-Doo DVDs and some stop motion animated and cartoon stuff, and some manga and anime films, and read some manga and anime books and some how to draw manga and anime books. And I read some Vogue and Hello and other gossip magazines, and also read some soap magazines, catched up on my soap gossip, and was watching some old soap stuff, and watched some Mob on American stuff, and some other fandoms that I ship. And I watched some fan vids and read some fanfic and wrote some fanfic as well. Read my book that I'm reading at the moment, and I've almost finished it. And I listened to a bit of Anya, a bit of Kylie, a bit of Dido, a bit of Patti Disco, Evanescence, and a bit of Frost and the Machine, and some other singers and bands. Worked on some new songs and played on my keyboard a bit, and my younger sister's been teaching me how to play a few songs, which is awesome. And I played with some Play-Doh and did a bit of plastering and sculpting and stuff, and did some puzzles, some art searches, and some coloring pages. And I played on COD and Minecraft and Subway Surfer and some other cards and board games, and played on Stardot and Frith and some other game sites and some fascinating sites. And I watched some Dollhouse tour videos, doll collecting videos, and doll craft videos. Watched some videos of some people doing illustration of objects around the house and food and stuff, which is so cool. And I also watched some people making these amazing cakes, like shoe cakes and all sorts. And I just love stuff like that. And also watched some episodes of Glee, The Next Step, and some other singing and dancing dramas, and watched Britannia High and High School Musical and stuff like that. And I watched some episodes of Tom and Jerry, Scooby Doo, and some other classic kids shows that I watched when I was a kid. And watched some Disney and Nickelodeon and Boomerang classic shows and films. I watched live action Beauty and the Beast and Cinderella, and watched Mulan, Pocahontas, Moana, and Tangled. Tangled is probably one of my favourite Disney films ever, closely followed by Moana and Frozen. And watched 101 Dalmatians. I absolutely love that film. I would love to get a Dalmatian someday. Dalmatians are so adorable. And I also listened to a bit of Tom Grennan. Can't believe I'm seeing him in October. So excited, it's going to be flipping awesome. And I tweeted a bit, had a bit of a break from Twitter today as I was so busy on my nature walk and just enjoying the views and enjoying being off social media until I got back home, of course, and I tweeted to my heart's content. But for that few hours I was off social media, it felt really good, refreshing, and felt good to not be stressing over followers of who liked this and how many likes I've got, which this generation is so obsessed with social media and who's got the most friends on Facebook, who's got the most likes on photos. I think we should just have days where we have breaks from social media, which is good. And yeah, I'm really digging this hat. I love it. It's so cool. And I watched Prince Got Talent episodes, excellent auditions, and some voice auditions. Would love to go on a talent show like that. Show have their talent. I'm sure I have a talent. I've been flipping awesome. That's it. And I watched Pitch Perfect 3. Finally, absolutely love that film. Such a great film. The final song they do, Freedom 90 by George Michael, is just amazing. I love it. I love the cover of it. It is so good. George would be proud. It's such a great rendition to the song. And listen to a bit of George Michael after that, because I mean, George Michael is a legend. Can't believe he's got and a bit of Michael Bublé and a bit of Ollie Murs and Robert Williams. And watched Kylie Sugar tour, one of my favourite tours. The outfits, the songs, oh, she's just so amazing. Blooming love her. Hope to see her live someday. And yeah, seen the Vamps, seen Tom Grennan in October. So, well, I'm seeing him, not seen him yet. I'm seeing him, so I can't wait for that. And so hopefully she's next on my list that I'll hopefully see someday. And I played a bit of Play-Doh, big kid I am, love playing a bit of Play-Doh and some playing Bill and Lego, and did a bit of puzzles and some merchandise and colouring pages as I find it very therapeutic. And I tidied my office up as it's getting a bit of a mess and a bit of my dollhouse fell over, so I had to sort it out, but luckily it's fine. And I watched some makeup tutorial stuff like Jeffree Star, Manny Murray, and some other stuff. Can never say his name right, Manny Murray or Manny Murray. Sorry about that, don't kill me for this, but he's awesome. I love makeup artists like that they can make themselves look completely different, and it's just so awesome. Their makeup skills are out of this world. And I watched some vlogs and some vines and some podcast stuff, and watched some dollhouse tutorials and dollcraft and doll makeover videos, and watched some American Horror Story episodes, and watched some episodes of Being Human and The 100 and Humans and some other stuff like that. I watched some episodes of America's Next Top Model and some other competition stuff like that, and RuPaul's Drag Race. Absolutely love RuPaul's Drag Race. Mother Wu is amazing. And I listened to a bit of Kylie Minogue. Her new album Golden is literally gold dust. Absolutely love it. And I love music that she's sold out. That song is so amazing. I listened to some singers' covers of some Kylie Minogue songs, which are absolutely phenomenal. Gave me goosebumps. And I listened to a bit of Panic at the Disco, and watched some Brandon Joey finds. Brandon Joey is a legend. He is so lovely, so amazing, so bonkers, and that is awesome. He's a bit out there, and that's awesome. And I just loving to bits. His vines and his tweets and his Instagram posts give me life. He's just so positive and so awesome, and I love that guy so much. Paddy Disco are one of the people that I would hope to see someday, and me and my younger sister are hopefully gonna be going to a book signing where you can pay for £20 to go to the bookshop in the nearest town next to us, like the main town where we live, and we get a signed copy of we get a book sent to us, and can go and get it signed by Kate Fletcher, and then have a chat with her about the book, which is so awesome. So hopefully, fingers crossed, all being well, my younger sister's going to sort that out for us, and that'll be my birthday present for her. I hope to see I would love to meet her because I've been obsessed with her channel for years. Love her performances. I've seen her in Dance Family and it was flipping amazing. So hopefully, all being well, I should get to meet her and get a book signed from her, which should be blooming awesome. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm now off to go finish up my Beatles art from yesterday, put them away, do a bit of more work on my book and a bit more photography stuff with my dolls and dolls and Blue Duck doll, and finish up my main Blue doll up because she needed a bit more work than the others. And then I'm going to watch some Supernatural and Doctor Who stuff and getting my bang stuff ready for college tomorrow. I hope you've all had an absolutely fabulous week so far, and I shall see you soon with a new vlog coming very soon. Bye.